rice growers disappeared altogether. Now y'all know exactly. Now they didn't say it, right? They didn't say it. But they said, with the Civil War, the Rice dynasty died. Why? Because the slaves left. They got liberated and said, bye, South Carolina. We going all over. So we make rice all over. But we ruined that dynasty because it was a white dynasty built up on the actual black bodies of people from Sierra Leone. Now talk to me, y'all.
Wow.
When we discover our ancestry, do not just welcome us home without real protections and a clear path to citizenship. And I'm speaking directly to Ghana. Now, maybe others, but I love Ghana. I go to Ghana the most. So I'm speaking directly to them. We should not be beholden to the generosity and the kindness of the president. That's nice, but that's not liberation. That's not a form of democracy, and it's not right. There should be a clear path to citizenship. Do not say Akwaba, but we'll see whether or not you can become a citizen. Because with citizenship comes privileges, and y'all know that. And if you didn't know it, now you know. So as we engage in trade here in the United States and between and among African Americans and Ghanaians, Nigerians, Kenyans, South Africans, let us learn about one another, see each other through our respective eyes, and empower one another culturally, financially, and spiritually. This is not a capitalist project. This is so y'all see what happened up here. This is so much deeper than the exchange of money. None of us are a blank check. And despite what Hollywood tells us about each other, we're not supposed to appear as dollar signs. African Americans who come to the continent really need you spiritually and culturally to welcome them, not to welcome them as the next paycheck, and not to welcome other people, diasporans, who have lived elsewhere outside of the continent. Don't welcome them like a blank check. They're trying to come home and they're trying to invest. We are trying to invest. We are not a blank check. So all of the leadership has to be responsible, conscionable, and work hard for all of us so that we can actually rebuild the greatest continent on this planet. Africa is the most resourceful continent on this planet. We should own it, claim it, develop it, and have some of the best human beings living on the continent. Am I lying? Are y'all with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Finally, I heard the Akan gentleman say earlier, I don't know your name, sir, I apologize. He said earlier that he didn't have time to explain it all, but that women's leadership is as natural as water to the Akan people. And that it's an important decision to be made. If there is an important decision to be made, they ask a woman. Let us all remember this as we battle with Western patriarchy that has African American and African men living in the United States and following this white supremacist, wayward, hyper-masculine, and imbalanced culture that wants to run women and thinks women are only here to be servants and shouldn't even be allowed to vote. That's why I'm wearing my pearls today and every day until to the continent.
Okay.
I've taken people to Ghana, to Senegal, to South Africa, to Nigeria. But when we go to Ghana next year for PanaFest, I look forward to you all here. I'm
I have a charge.
Thank you
No,
so
it's on
much.
my phone.
We're back for it again.
Way of doing it. That was beautiful.
Toast.
Okay.
Standing right.
So what's going to happen now is another part, very important to what we do. One of the things that happened when I was invited back into the African community, there was a libation for it. Letting the ancestors know
I'm
that
going
we
to
get
reset
back
the
home.
battery, charge this one, but I want to spare some
So,
so that we can talk to
Chief
him.
is going to report libation
Sure.
for all the Africans who just got the test, who have done the test, to tell your ancestors that you are now back in Africa.
Àwọn wá láti wá dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọmọ rẹ̀ tí olùgbọ́ hàn ní ọjọ́ ìlú ilé kó máa bá wọn ẹ̀ṣà mi please say àmì ilé kó máa bá wọn àti lọ àti bọ̀ wọn kó máa já sí rere bàbá ń lọ wájú ire ní kó sí wọn jẹ́ bàbá ń lọ lẹ́yìn ire ní kí wọ́n jẹ́ ẹ̀rí ilé wọn kò já sí rere. Obìnrin, this is kola nut in Africa. This is unique. It's a nut that is unique to Africa, and we use it to pray. In my language, we call it obi, and obi, and then obi obi ló jẹ́ obi ló ń jẹ́ kí ikú yẹ̀yìn kí àrùn yẹ̀yìn kọ́dà ẹsẹ̀ àṣẹ ikú yẹ̀yìn kí àrùn yẹ̀yìn.
Will you be free of sickness and death?
Túlù wa wà.
And God be with you all. Yeah, in the Bani region, there are three important traditional dance, the mask, and the importance of the disease through remembering the ancestors. So that's what we are what we want to do. Whenever there's an event, we have to somehow give a drink to the ancestors. And we believe that by pouring this here, somehow we will get down on what's for them. And the kola nut, as you see, is well blended. It's like we are all together. That's why when we have a ceremony, typically we break that, distribute, and everybody gets a piece. But here I'm just going to take that.
So she told me
that
she wants me to interview some of the people. So you'll be following me up.
Okay.
Just a little bit. Sorry about that.
It's okay. Just give me a sign. These are the tickets.
All right, thank you. So now you know all of you are officially now back in Africa. So give it up for yourselves and everyone else.
Use African soil. Okay.
So if you come up, I think the chiefs will be over here, and they can give you a cola nut so you can receive pieces of cola from them. So I think that's the end of the ceremony here. So as they sit down and you come past, they will give you a cola nut. Just to say,
questions a little bit on my phone. You can pause it up a little bit.